anyone who will listen.
We can look into it after we obtain the phase quartz.
Hooray! Phase quartz.
We're locked in. Aha!
But yeah, so sorry. Yeah, a lot of those sounds are to do with my ex. This time of year. This time of year is probably not the best time of year for me to be thinking about that stuff.
Activity has destroyed the bridge.
Guess we're going the long way around.
How you doing, Sua, anyway? How's you and Sin? Everything going well? I don't want anyone being unkind about it. I don't want to lead my life having any, like, negative feelings towards anyone. Especially not someone who made me feel loved. Especially in moments when I didn't. Yeah, sure, she broke my heart, but she didn't do it maliciously. Like, she didn't do it to hurt me. She just did it, you know?
Across the lava, a mining platform.
Kind of busy right now, Bolt. Lava pup boys are kind of cute when they're not trying to gnaw your ankles.
Which is never. Nicely handled. Now
I know, I got you guys. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong, you know? I don't make it difficult, I'm just kind. People aren't used to it. I thought about it recently, actually, that my ex kind of like, the breakup felt weird, and I was thinking about it in, like, because I never really got closure. I never really understood what the actual reason was. And thinking about it more, like, after, you know, the emotions have gone away, and I'm not, like, in pain from the breakup or anything anymore. What definitely, and almost, you know, it almost definitely is part of the reason behind it. Or it might have been involved. I hope it was involved. I hope it was the reason. Is that what she said is, I can't do it anymore. And what I'm trying to think of is, like, maybe the distance? Like, the distance is almost always the thing that kills long-distance relationships. It's that you want to be able to hold somebody's hand and you can't. And I think that probably is more true for someone who already has a job where you don't get much time with the people you care about. She was in Mexico. I'm in England, so quite a bit of distance. There was an 8-hour time gap between us. So, you know, 8 hours. But we did it for 4 years. And that's the thing I think probably killed it the most, was that after we'd met, and there was no longer just like us from a huge distance, like it was real. It was very much like a real thing that could be broken, it could hurt. But after you meet, that's the thing that really kills long distance, is first meeting. And what people don't think about is, like, first meeting doesn't mean, oh, you met the person and you hate them. It means you love them and you can't be with them physically. Like, you've experienced what that's like, and now you have to go back to not having it. That's the bit that kills it. That's why communication is so fucking important for people who are in long distance. I'm fine with long distance. I can manage it. I've done it enough times, like, different ways, different people. Easy peasy.
Some goons might be elite, but not as elite as us.
They're not elite though. They're easy to kill. They're like absolute fucking idiots. It's the cornerstone of successful human interaction, and yet so commonly people aren't. Yeah, it's a real issue. People don't like. I think the problem isn't that people don't know how to communicate. It's that people are afraid to communicate what they truly feel with the people they care about, because throughout life we're always taught, don't be honest. Don't tell someone that they're being an idiot when they're being an idiot, because it might hurt their feelings. Like, I don't give a shit. I hurt your feelings. So what? You'll grow up and you'll get over it. I get hurt by people saying shit to me all the time, and I get defensive and I get upset when they say it to me because it's hurtful and it upsets me. But I don't sit there and not change. I listen. I would rather have somebody hate me for the right reason or for the wrong reason, you know, hate me because I've given them good advice, than for them to love me and ruin their life.
Ah, this is the mining.
And have, you know, and have a bad experience later in life because they didn't listen.
The chief engineer's survey station should be nearby.
You are just full of fun facts, huh?
I would be at fault.
Indeed. For example, the average miner spends 72% of their life underground.
Whoa, really?
No, but I would hate to bore you by running out of trivia. These individuals appear as confused as we are.
Earthquakes, lockdowns, interdimensional rifts. Can't really blame them, but we need that drill. We should hurry. Whatever happened to Blizzard in my dimension, this one could be next.
Right, just tell me what's wrong so I can figure it out or like get over it in the long run. My ex, that's one of the reasons why I have so much affection towards her, even now. Isn't that she was like a perfect person or anything. She had her faults, I had my faults. But she didn't pretend that I didn't have them. She told me when things were causing problems, when things were making the relationship feel a little bit like she wasn't being listened to or any of these moments. And she understood. I'm ADHD. It's not going to be perfect. I'm going to fuck up more than once. It's going to happen over and over again. But it doesn't mean I'm not trying. If it happens, and then it doesn't happen exactly the same way again, there's a pretty big chance it's because I'm fucking improving, and it should be recognized.
Excuse me. If you're going that way, could you look around for Chef Tulio? She was supposed to be back with ingredients an hour ago. Don't know if she's hurt.
Sure, I can keep an eye out.
Appreciate it. These miners have had a rough time today, so we're gonna cook up a storm to help. If Tulio ever gets back. Something actually happened to her this time.
I am picking up
I'm glad to know that
transmission.
you and Sin are doing alright, though. I'm glad to hear about that.
How would you like to help create our galaxy's next food dish of the century? Don't answer, it's rhetorical. Just make your way up to Crystal Ridge, and we shall get started.
Chef Tulio, I presume? She sounds unheard. I wonder what has been keeping her from returning to the miners.
Yeah, ADHD. I was diagnosed back before they realized it was a fucking issue. I was diagnosed back when they just started kind of learning about it. Someone's like, oh yeah, but like they knew about it since like 2016. I was like, they've known about it since 2004. Like as a separate thing to autism, they knew it was separate. They didn't know how separate, they just knew it was separate. Professor Russell something. No, Professor something Russell, I think. Russell, it's Russell something. He Okay. Ah, shit. Well, it's not ADD. It's always been ADD as well as ADHD. What they didn't know is that, like, they used to be like ADD and ADHD are separate illnesses, and what they've recently learned is that ADHD and ADD are just two different versions of the same thing. Like, ADHD, they kind of always knew this. Like, they kind of always did, but it's also different countries. Like, I was diagnosed around the same time as a lot of people, and they're like, I was ADD when I was a kid. Like, no, it's always been this way. Like, no, yes, you're okay. I get where you're coming from. Like, this really irritates me when people do this, because it like I get where you're coming from. Like, you were diagnosed, it was this. Cool, you were diagnosed with a version of the thing I was diagnosed with, but your country called it the wrong thing because the country is fucking awful at recognizing things like this. America is not great for mental health. It's not. Neither is Germany. Same with, well, a lot of stuff, really. India's another one. It's not great for it. What the fuck am I... Okay, game, fuck you too. But it was like ADD, ADHD... there was a couple of other things. Basically diagonal. Hello, Leon. Bouncing blob.
Ooh, I love the look of that. Now, where's the exit?
But yeah, it's like ADHD. I didn't understand ADHD and how it affected me until I learned from the internet. Yeah, I mean, I really highly recommend. I'm gonna put a link to the channel, the guy's channel that I actually like recommend to people. And my reason is because his, actually, it's in my server. It's in my Discord. There's a whole channel for like ADHD learning for people who want to like learn about it and understand more about it and things like that. Did I put his channel in there? I didn't. Fuck, I'm stupid. Okay. Something Russell. No, it's not that guy. Russell Barkley, that was his name. Dedicated to ADHD science. So he was, in 2006, he was the leading